Well, hello my darlings, and welcome back to day 6 of our Danie's Designs Craftmas 2017. I am so happy that you are here. Listen, on today's video, I am going to show you how to create this winter Wonderland candle stand trio using mostly Dollar Tree products. Stay tuned. For this project, you will need 2 of these rectangular vases, 1 of these short square vases. You will need 3 of these silver plated serving dishes. You will need fake snow. You will need a pack of transparent snowflakes. You will need some invisible tape. You will also need some invisible thread. You will need 3 of these LED pillar candles and a roll of diamond wrap. I have already wrapped mine. And you will need 3 of these square mirrors. Of course, you will need your handy dandy tools. Let's get crafting. So the first thing we are going to do is attach our glass vases to our serving dish. Now, I have made 3 of these, and I am showing you how to make the taller, or rather the tallest of the 3 vases. And so once I've shown you how to put this one together, it will be very easy for you to create the others using the same process. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to turn that square vase upside down on that upside down silver serving dish. And to glue this down, what we're going to do is put our E6000 glue on the brim of that square small candle holder. And then on top of that foundation of E6000 glue, we are also going to place a foundation of hot glue to ensure that we can continue working while that E6000 glue cures over time. And once we have placed our foundation of glues down, we are simply going to take that square vase and turn it over upside down, finding our placement on the bottom of that serving dish. Now, as you can see, there is an etching there, and that etching will assist you in finding the correct placement for your vase. Now, once you have placed your vase, I suggest applying some pressure so that that hot glue will engage immediately so that we can continue working. Now that we have placed that vase upside down, it is simply going to be a matter of repeating the same process. A foundation of E6000 glue for a permanent adhesion, and then on top of that E6000 glue, we are going to put down a foundation of our hot glue, which will ensure us, that we will be able to continue working while the E6000 glue cures over time. And so once I have finished placing my hot glue, I am now going to take my rectangular vase and I'm going to set it atop of the shorter rectangular vase, apply some pressure, and then I'm going to set it to dry for a few minutes. So now that we have waited for our vase to dry and set for a few minutes, we are now going to build up or decorate our vase. And to do this, I'm going to start with laying a very thin layer of that fake snow in that vase. I'm not trying to bring it up halfway. I'm not even trying to get it really up off the bottom of that vase. Just apply a very thin layer, because what we are going going to do now is we are going to, using our invisible thread and our snowflake, thread that snowflake and place it in that vase to give it the illusion that that snowflake is floating on air. And so in an effort to prepare my snowflake for that, I am going to thread it through a hole, a pre-manufactured or a manufactured hole that's been there. Now, what I will definitely do is leave a link in the description box below where I found these snowflakes, but I am threading it and I am going to knot that thread 1, 2, 3, 4 times just to be sure, to ensure that that thread is not going to loosen out at all. And once I have made my knot, I'm going to cut off the excess of the knot that is there, and then we are going to find our placement. Now, to do this, we're just going to simulate hanging this snowflake in this vase, finding out how short or how tall we would like our snowflake to hang. That is entirely up to you. And then we're going to cut off the excess thread. Now, once we've cut off that excess thread, here is going to be the interesting part. What we are going to have to do now is tape this invisible thread to our mirror to ensure that it is hanging centered and that snowflake will be able to dangle in the middle of that vase. Now, we are not going to be able to use hot glue for this because, of course, that hot glue is going to, or rather I should say, will melt that invisible thread. So what we're going to do instead is we are going to use our invisible tape to secure this thread. Now, I have placed a piece of thread going straight across the middle and then diagonally left and right. And then to secure it, what I'm going to do is loop that thread over once more and place a few more strips of tape over it. Once I have done that, I am going to see where it sits, and as we can see that it is way too long, and so all I'm going to do is I'm going to finagle with this, find my placement using the same process that I just showed you, and then I'll be back to tell you what our next step is. So now that we have found the placement of our snowflake, what we are going to do now is we are going to attach our mirror to the top of our vase. And to do this, we are simply going to use hot glue because, like most of our crafts here on this channel, they are interchangeable and we may be able to possibly change this out and use this for another season or an entirely different craft. And so, as you can see, I simply place some hot glue around the 4 corners of that vase, and I'm holding my snowflake to ensure that it picked up no glue fronds on the way down. And once I have found my placement and determined where I want that mirror to sit, it is simply a matter of applying pressure and setting it to dry for a few seconds. Well, there you have it, my darlings, our winter wonderland candle stand that we created using Dollar Tree products. Aren't they beautiful? I think I would have to say my favorite part of this craft will have to be the snowflakes that look as if they are suspended in the air. And I think whenever you do think about a winter wonderland, or even a white Christmas, this is the look that you would expect. Crisp, clean, minimal. And so, my darlings, if you have found some value in this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know, where would this beautiful trio of candles grace your home over the holiday season. I look forward to hearing from you. And so, my darlings, and those of you who happened upon our channel today, I would just like to take this time to thank you for tuning in on day 6 of our Danie's Design Craftmas 2017. And I want to say I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And so until then, please, please, please take care of yourselves for me. Know that I love you all. Bye now.